My daughter's in active labor, and this is a Francis.
Observed from this.
I just saw another video of a black woman who was being wheeled out of the hospital while she was in active labor. She went on to give birth in her car 8 minutes later. This was at an Indiana hospital, and now the family is alleging negligence and racial bias, which it 100% is. Labor is painful, and whether you are making appropriate cervical change or not, if you are in pain at the end of your pregnancy, like that woman was, you get taken up into labor and delivery and you get your pain treated. The black maternal mortality rate in the United States is about 3 times higher than the white maternal mortality rate. We just had a case the other year of a black woman in Georgia who presented to the hospital in pain, was given no treatment, she was turned away, and then died. And her body was kept alive to gestate that pregnancy. These are more than just viral moments. These are the conditions that black women are giving birth in every single day in the United States. It is imperative, if you are a healthcare worker, that you are continuously working to recognize and address your implicit biases, because we all have them. And being color.
What is actually happening right now? Like, no, just like Will Smith said that the racism is not getting worse, but it's getting filmed. Like, it's really crazy. I mean, I just did a video about the same issue, and now there's another video like this making rounds about how black women, pregnant black women are being treated. Like, these things are getting out of hand, and something needs to be done very, very, very fast. Like, this is crazy.
Blind doesn't help anyone, it just causes more harm.
I want you to imagine for a minute that this is you or your sister. How would you respond? I don't have to imagine, because this is my sister. This is my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, my family. She went to Franciscan Health in Crown Point, Indiana. She was told by the nurse that her labor wasn't progressing fast enough and that she was only 3 centimeters dilated. Despite, for hours, her contractions going from 4 minutes to 1 minute. They wouldn't know that though, because they did not put her to, they didn't attach her to a monitor. She was not attached. She was never hooked up to any monitors. She never saw a doctor. She was discharged and told to go home. 8 minutes later, my brother, as he was driving to another hospital because he knew his wife was in labor, had to, with one hand, drive, and the other hand, he yanked her clothes off, her pants, and looked down and saw that my niece was coming. He saw her head.
I cannot believe I'm reporting this type of incident again. A woman goes into the hospital in labor and ends up giving birth on the side of the road 8 minutes after being discharged. The video you're watching is of Mercedes Wells. She went into Franciscan Health Crown Point in Indiana because her contractions were getting stronger. Staff reportedly monitored her, checked her cervix, and told her she wasn't dilated enough, and they sent her home. 8 minutes into the drive, Mercedes delivered her baby girl on the side of the road. Her husband had to pull over and deliver their daughter himself. And because she could no longer return to the hospital that discharged her, they had to drive 30 minutes to the next closest facility to receive care. Mom and baby are okay, but the situation absolutely is not. Mercedes, a black woman, says she didn't feel heard, properly assessed, or taken seriously. And once again, we're watching a mother say that she was dismissed until it was too late. As nurses, future nurses, and healthcare workers, this should stop us in our tracks. This is why assessment matters. This is why listening matters. This is why clinical judgment matters, especially in labor. We don't know every detail yet, but we do know this. Patients deserve to be believed. They deserve full assessments, and they deserve safe, compassionate care. Do you think healthcare is doing enough to prevent situations like this? Let's talk about it.
So I'm starting to think that y'all really do this to all black women. We have another hospital that's treating a pregnant woman. In Friends Health, Crown Point, Northwest Indiana. Nah, y'all, they wheeled this pregnant woman out the facility.
My daughter's in active labor, and this is a Franciscan Crown Point. So we gotta transfer her to a different hospital where she's in labor, in pain.
You can clearly see that she was in labor, allegedly. Y'all, why the fuck they tell her, had denied her, that she hadn't been passed or processed past 3 centimeters? Not only that, these be women. Y'all seeing that she's in pain, and y'all really just send her off like that? Come on, man. Not only that though, y'all, just minutes later, she had her baby in the car. Did you hear me? In the car. And what's so sad, they sent this lady home. What if something happened? What if that baby would've, you feel me? Then would've went left, it could've went left for her. It definitely would've been on their hands. You still gonna have people talking about, oh, why you making it about a race thing? It's not about making it about a race thing, nigga. It's like, it's only happening to the niggas. You can see this shit clear as day. Just like how you saw she was in labor, clear as day. Come on, man. If this ain't happening to no other color, I can tell you that. And what make it so even worse, y'all, ain't see no man in sight. If these are women that's doing this to other women, and they got 4, 5 kids at home. So you bitches telling me y'all don't have no sympathy at all?
West Indiana gaining national attention tonight, and thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. A pregnant mom sent home from the hospital only to deliver her baby a few minutes later in her car.
The viral video has people from coast to coast demanding answers. Our Tia Ewing has more.
Leon and Mercedes Wells says they called the hospital to let them know that they were coming because she was already in active labor. And when they got there, the expectant mother says she was ignored and allegedly booted out of Franciscan Crown Point Hospital. And she has the video to prove it.
My daughter's in active labor, and this is a Franciscan Crown Point being put out in active labor.
This is the video captured as Mercedes Wells was wheeled out of Franciscan Crown Point Hospital in tears and pacing her breathing.
So we gotta transfer her to a different hospital where she's in labor, in pain.
The mother of now 2 says she was in full-blown labor.
So we pull off, we got to the end of the parking lot. As soon as we get on the expressway, which was literally right there at the hospital, so it's the hospital, then expressway. We get on the expressway, 2 minutes in, I'm like, I have to push. The head came out, he's on the phone with 911. My baby's head is out. What do I do? He pulls over to catch the baby because the second time I pushed, she came out. So that was it. 2 pushes, she was out.
Wells gave birth in the family's pickup truck on the side of the highway. Her husband was forced to deliver their baby himself without medical assistance. In the video, you see little Alina on her mother's chest, weighing 6 pounds. Her umbilical cord still attached. And if you look closely, you can see the pickup truck is moving. In 8 minutes from being discharged, their baby girl was in the world.
They was discharging her. I'm like, so when you think she's gonna have baby? Today, tomorrow? I don't know, maybe today.
Maybe tomorrow. We don't know. Maybe next week. Like, she was real, like, nonchalant about it. I'm like, so you don't, like, she's in labor.
The Wells family told me they only saw a nurse.
Our nurse was 25. She had been a nurse for 2 years, she told us. And she had only been in labor and delivery for months.
The family gave birth to their 2.5-year-old daughter at Franciscan Health Crown Point in the past, before the hospital moved to its new location in 2024. This time, Wells says she pleaded with staff not to be discharged, but a nurse told her she had only dilated to 3 centimeters, even after 6 hours of labor.
When you requested, well, where's the doctor? I don't agree with you. What happened?
She said doctor already gave orders. She didn't want to talk about this anymore.
I showed Dr. Jameer Abdur Rahman, a certified OBGYN for 25 years, the video to see if he spotted any red flags.
It's not that these people don't provide good care, but I don't think it's the same level of care you would see if a physician evaluated the patients. And so I think you start to see more and more of these things happening as you're not having doctors assess patients. But also, I think a lot of these hospital systems, if they're being honest with you, they'll tell you that there's a lot of pressure on providers to keep things moving.
This is where the family is now, at Community Hospital in Munster, recovering.
She's doing great. This is her. She's napping.
As for the mom of 2, she says the entire birthing experience was traumatic, something she's still struggling to process and can't talk about without breaking down.
The emotions come in waves. It's like I'm okay at one moment, and the next moment I'm like bursting out in tears. Resources. I'm sorry.
Franciscan did release a statement saying this: the health and safety of our patients is always our top priority. We have launched an internal investigation into the alleged incident. Due to patient privacy laws and our own policies pertaining to internal investigations, we are unable to comment further at this time. As for little Alina, she is doing fine. She came into the world at 6:28 Sunday morning. The family says Community Hospital is finally giving them the level of care they deserved from the start. They have now hired attorney Cannon Lambert, saying they don't want what happened to them to happen to someone else. In the studio, Tia Ewing, Fox 32 Chicago.
And just moments ago, we received an updated statement from the hospital's president and CEO, Raymond Grady, saying in part, quote, "We are aware of the video and the concerns expressed on social media regarding the discharge of a pregnant patient from Franciscan Health Crown Point. We are grateful to learn from online and media reports that both mother and child are reportedly doing well. The video and the comments it has generated are deeply troubling, and we understand the concern this has raised. The video is just one part of the information we are reviewing as part of a thorough investigation into this alleged incident." And then he added, "The reality is disparities in healthcare outcomes exist, and Franciscan Health Crown Point strives to be part of the solution, not the problem."
My daughter is being kicked out of this hospital and she's in active labor.
It's the table in the bed, so you can do that. Hey, let's see what kind of view we have.
Is this your car? No. Oh, sorry. I thought this was your car. I thought he was gone. right here. Ooh, huh. Feel my stuff. Feel how hard this is. She's talking about my uterus.
My daughter's in active labor, and this is a Franciscan Crown Point being put out in active labor. So we gotta transfer her to a different hospital while she's in labor, in pain. Unjust.
Okay. You want me to push this out? No. She's talking about my uterus.
My daughter's in active labor, and this is a Franciscan Crown Point being put out in active labor. So we gotta transfer her to a different hospital while she's in labor, in pain. Unjust.
Okay. You want me to push this out? No.